This is Jezebel, and it is August 16th, 2017. We've got about 6 days till the eclipse, and I am going to make split pea soup today with bacon. I figure, I've been talking to people around the neighborhood, and I just went up to the gym, and people are scared for good reason. There's a lot of things happening right now. And one of those things, besides the eclipse coming in, if they don't take that opportunity to make some crazy, natural disaster happen, 5G is coming in. And if you don't know already, 5G is not made for humans. 5G is it's for AIs, and if we don't grasp that concept pretty fucking quick. Anyway, so I'm making split pea soup with bacon today, and I made some the other day, and it was so freaking good I couldn't hardly handle it, so I have to make some more. It was so good. So 3 stalks of celery, 1 large onion, and I like lots of bacon, so I'm adding extra bacon. I think I might even just throw all the celery in it. I'm not sure. Anyway, tops and all. So just throw your tops and everything, throw the whole thing in there, because it'll dissolve down. I put my bacon in. I get the bits part. I get the bulk that's bits and ends or whatever of bacon. It's cheaper and it's just the same thing. So I use it for cooking most of the time anyway. So I threw, a good chunk in there. And then I'll put my onions in there to dissolve up with that, and probably even the celery too. So let's see what we got here. Anyway, so besides the 5G thing, so this is what I'm understanding about 5G. That there's going to be these little, the 5G antennas everywhere, which they're everywhere anyway. I don't know if you've noticed that they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're coming out, this year. So if you say something they don't like, do something they don't like, they can fucking zap your brain with radioactive waves that can kill you, which we're already being flooded by them anyway, if you don't know that. All of your fucking smart shit, your smartphone, your fucking smart meters, your fucking everything, your smart watch, your smart everything. It's taking, yeah. Well, let me just say this. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You know why? Because I'm not going to be a fucking AI. I'm not going to live forever. I don't give a shit. Guess what? I'm ascending. I'm fucking ascending above this shit, and you guys can stay here and be fucking computers. I'm out. This never was my home, and it never will be my home. So, yeah, I've got some fears, but not like some people. I'm not afraid. I'm really not afraid. I look forward to it, man. I've been fucking tired of this shit for a long time. So, with that, remember that, I think they want us to be afraid. They want you to be afraid. And that's their weapon. They're using fear against you to be afraid of, what, the future, the unknown, what, all-knowing, all-seeing, understanding with spiritualism. That doesn't scare me. That doesn't scare me. Enlightenment? No, that doesn't scare me at all. So, with that, I think that with the fear-mongering and people that are being hateful and don't have time to support other people, let me tell you, and I want to get one thing straight right now, because I even considered the fact that, I was possibly racist. You know what I realized? I kind of am a racist. I fucking hate assholes. I hate assholes. I hate people in general, but I hate assholes especially. And I realized that I'm not a racist. I love people. I love nice people. I love people that embrace people they don't know, that are not afraid to be vulnerable. And I thank those of you who have supported me for that. Not many, by the way. Most people like to spread their fucking hate and discontent. So with that, I'm not going to try to get any attaboys, because I know what I've done anonymously and otherwise to to be a good person in this world. I don't need your support or approval. I don't ask for money. I do this shit for free, and I'm only doing it to help you guys understand that there is another way. And I've been saying this shit for a long time, and nobody wants to listen to me. So that's cool too, by the way, because like I said, I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm just saying there is a better way. There's a better way besides being fearful and protective and not wanting to help others, not wanting to help, you know, maybe somebody that might be a stranger to you, or you think that they're less than you or whatever, because you know what, they're not. You're no better than anybody else, and just because what, you got a home, you got a job, you're a slave for someone else, guess what, those motherfuckers on the street, homeless people, they're not slaves anymore, and they're more in touch with the universe and what's really going on. Yeah, they might seem crazy, I know, I get that, but you know what, I'll tell you what, they're probably more in touch with what's really going on than you'll ever be. So understand, and you're not that far off from being homeless yourself. Understand that. So when you're running off the homeless people out of your yard or whatever, and you're stepping over them because you got to get to your fucking slave job, understand. You're right. You're 2 paychecks away from being homeless with them. So, and I got friends. Oh, I would never let myself be in that position. Guess what? Sometimes things happen you have no control over. So before you start judging and thinking you're better than everybody else, understand that you're right behind them. You are right behind them. I don't have a lot of time on this, so I probably should try to keep it quick, but like I said, today I'm making my split pea soup as soon as I find the peas, and I'll share that with you. Oh my god, you should smell my bacon. Anyway, I hate it when I'm scattered. I should have had all this stuff together and ready to go before I did this, but anyway, I got my bacon going so far. Soak the beans, get it all ready to go, and rinse those out real good. What I decided they're to split. They're really good the way they are. So I'll throw my peas in. I got 7 minutes on that. So I'll throw my peas in, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this up in maybe 2 or 3 parts. Do part 1, part 2, part 3. This is gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a fucking ride. If you have crystals, quartz crystals, or if you have access to crystals or magnets or anything like that, I would suggest getting them. The bigger, the better, the more powerful. You're going to need, hold on a second. You're going to need something to throw off those radio waves. And what I know works, let me turn this up. What I know works for the radio waves is something like this. This bad boy right here, thanks my brother Mickey. My brother Mick gave this to me, and I'll tell you what, Mick the Stick. And I never thought, you know, I've loved crystals my whole life. This is the most beautiful crystal I've ever laid my hands on, and I'll tell you what, this thing can literally, it's a tower buster. It will repel radioactive waves that are coming through. I've got 90 towers. I checked. I got 90 towers right here in my neighborhood. Unlicensed towers that are just blasting us with radioactive waves. So I'm going to make a necklace out of it and wear it around. Seriously, I've got good healthy fears. And some people think I'm crazy, but guess what? I beg to differ. I think that I'm probably, I think I'm probably more in tune to what's really going on than any of my friends. Anybody I know. And yes, it does seem crazy. I get that. I get that all the time. And that's okay. You know, that's okay because it's different and it sounds paranoid and it sounds Orwellian. Imagine that. You know, there's a lot of things that are happening in our country that are straight off Hitler's script. So 30,000 guillotines, all those plastic coffins. What do you think that's for? Who do you think that's for? Ask yourself. I mean, seriously. You think they're going to use them, ship them off to some other country? Well, this is that for this end. Peace out, bitches.